Hello YouTube, welcome to another First Impressions video. Today we're talking about suspicious partner opens up on a judicial apprentice. Her name is Bong-hee, on her way to a hotel to confront her cheating boyfriend. When she gets there, she basically tells him, you don't have the right to end our relationship. I do, and I'm not going to until I have my own one-night stand with the next person I bump into. Which leads to this great scene where she ninjas out of the way of an old man, but ends up falling down and kind of being humiliated in the process.
나 가다가 부딪히는 첫 번째 남자랑 무조건 잔다.
은봉이.
두고 봐. 내가 하나 못하나.
Now enter our knight in shining armor, the second male lead.
오기 그만 부리자, 은봉이.
나랑 잘래요?
좋아요. 잡시다.
He overhears this confrontation, and having been cheated on himself, he can't bear to see her so humiliated. So he initially bumps into her. A couple months later, and Bong-hee ends up interning under the male lead, and also gets wrapped up into the murder of her ex as a murder suspect. So I've watched more episodes than I usually do for First Impressions, but since this show's episodes are only half an hour, I think it still counts. And that should just show you how much I was entertained by these first 8 episodes. I stayed up way too late, and I kept wanting to watch more. I was just so thoroughly entertained by what was happening. Now the tone of the show does jump around a little bit, and I have seen some people complain about this, but I personally really liked it. I like it when the show keeps you engaged and keeps you interested because you don't know what's going to happen next. You're really left on the edge of your seat, and it will go from a light-hearted scene to one that's very creepy and has lots of suspense, and in that respect it did remind me of Strong Girl Busan. I think that's what it is, but it's Strong Girl. You know what I'm talking about. So whoever directed this, they nailed the more suspenseful, creepy scenes, because there was a couple moments that I was genuinely on edge and uncomfortable and worried for the characters and what was going to happen next. Now, the characters themselves are very fleshed out. And when I say that, I'm talking specifically the leads, because everybody else isn't. Everybody else is just kind of background, you don't really notice them, and they don't really have large roles yet. But the 2 leads, they've got great chemistry, they're fleshed out as characters, and I like them together. Their dialogue is really snippy, it's really fast, and both have clear motivations for why they decided to take the judicial system as a career path. Suspicious Partner also has this really interesting conversation about stalking, and I hope it has more conversations like that, maybe with other types of crime later on in the show. With stalking, it brings up this question where does obsession begin? Where's the line between a harmless infatuation, a harmless crush, and an unhealthy obsession? Being a criminology student myself, I found that really interesting. I gobbled that up. Oh, I almost forgot to mention that some scenes are cringy. I'm like that. So if you're like me and are very sympathetically embarrassed, be warned, that's in here. So yes, I'm gonna continue watching. I want to see them catch the bad guy, and I want to see the pair together. I'll probably watch more right after I finish filming this. Prediction time! I would bet money that the best friend turned enemy is the one who cheated on the ex-girlfriend. Don't just wake up one day and start hating your best friend to the point where you don't even want to see their face unless they've done something despicable. And on the flip side, you don't try that hard with someone you know hates you unless you're feeling guilty about something. Anyways, that's it for me. My name is Marie. Have a good day. Have a good night. Bye.